Hi, my name is Chiho. I'm studying here in Stockholm with DIS for the fall. If you're a prospective student, or if you're just looking into DIS, or if you're already living in Stockholm but you just need a little more help, you might be wondering, well, I've got some tips for you today. Disclaimer, I'm not an expert. This is just what I've found in the last month and a half. Your experience might be completely different. Don't take any of this super seriously. So starting off, you can typically find pretty good lunch deals at most restaurants, including Octave, which is the restaurant in the same building as DIS. It's on the first floor, called Dagens Lunch.
Dagens Lunch.
They have a big thing on lunch deals here, but those specials will still cost you around $11 to $16. A lot of times it does come with coffee, salad, or breads. Drinks are sometimes included as well, which is really nice. And fast food will be cheaper, but not by much. In the end, it's not very sustainable. There's a lot of waste that comes with that. To offset your meal costs during your stay here, DIS will provide 6,000 krona in the form of ICA gift cards. That's about, I say, $642, maybe? Something like that. This is the gift card, presentkort.
Presentkort.
Make sure you don't lose that. ICA is one of Sweden's largest grocery stores with locations all around Stockholm. A lot of times there will be one right at the subway stations, which is super convenient. It is a bit pricier than other chains, but that's fine in the beginning because we have the gift cards to start off with. I'm sick. There are many other brands like Lidl, Coop, Willys, and Hemshop spread around all over the city, and those I will look into once I run out of these gift cards. But from my experience so far, I would say Sweden is around the same price or a little more expensive than a typical city in the US. I go to school near Chicago, so I'd say it's about the same as downtown Chicago, but groceries are pretty expensive here. I lived off campus before I got here, so I was pretty used to cooking for myself already, but this might not be the case for a lot of people coming here. A good thing you could do before getting to Stockholm is to get used to cooking a little bit, and all you really have to do is find a few dishes that you really enjoy. Most of my meals are maybe one of 4 dishes, just with slightly different ingredients. Once you have a base layer down, you can just play around with it. Something I typically do is I just rotate pasta sauces with different meats. A lot of just rice and fried vegetables and meats and whatever. But there's also countless guides online about easy, cheap college meals. My favorite is aglio olio, which is just oil pasta, just garlic, parsley, cheese. There's a lot of good stuff online, so look into that. People have been eating for cheap for a really long time. And many of my friends like to meal prep ahead of time. I'm not a big meal prepper. I really enjoy making something fresh each time, so I have no tips on that, but it's a great habit to get into. There's a lot of great articles and videos on the internet as well for that. And yeah, buy some Tupperware while you're here. Don't throw food away. Leftovers are delicious. This one may seem obvious, but buying things in bulk helps shave off a lot. Those little bags of rice are much more expensive than, say, a 5-kilogram sack. I got one sitting over there. But make sure when you're buying stuff in bulk, it's not something that expires fast. You don't want to end up with a ton of food waste. And if it does expire, you can shove it in the freezer most of the time. Things last for a really long time while frozen, especially bread. For some things, the texture will change, so that's up to you. Generic store brands can sometimes be a lot cheaper than known brand items. Most times you can't really taste the difference. I personally don't have a super refined palate, so it's up for you to try and experiment with as well. I'll stock up with some things when they're on sale, but stuff that doesn't expire most of the time, like sauces and spices. I have a lot of pesto just sitting in there because I know I'm going to use it. If produce or dairy or certain meats are on sale, it's likely that they're about to go bad soon and the stores are trying to get rid of them, so you want to check the expiration dates and inspect them visually to make sure you're not buying stuff that's about to rot on you in a second. They have these at the front of ICA's. Looks like I'll be eating a lot of meatballs this week. 2 liters of milk for 35 krona. These rotate out. You guys know how coupons work. Wonderful stuff. Oh, also, meat is a lot more expensive here. I've just been eating less of it. Better for the environment anyway. Hope any of this can be useful in preparing for a life abroad and in life in general. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.